Welcome to the Hanel-Music podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Waylon.
Yeah.
We got Waylon Hanel back live and in person for this episode of the podcast, so we're doing things a little differently than last time.
Yes, sir.
And we've even got a little bit of an audience this time. So.
Everybody say something.
You guys can't see it on camera here, but there's about 300 people packed into Gypsy Distillery here right now. So standing room only. Most people are waiting in line at the door. We got Damn It Dan bouncing people right now. So
Just the VIPs in here for now.
Yup, just VIP.
So, not been that long since we had you on, so this is going to air a little bit later, but in town for the Emmett County Fair.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about John Michael Montgomery and Phil Vassar. I heard he's one hell of a pianist, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Phil Vassar, oh my gosh. I've seen videos on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and damn, I wish I could do what he did. I saw that piano in the background,
I was just gonna say,
and I thought about toying
there.
around with it, but I can't play. I'm not going to embarrass myself.
No.
No, seriously. But, dude, I'm so excited for this show. It's really close to being sold out, if not sold out right now. And, yeah, it's going to be cool, man. Super
This is
excited.
second time that you've been up here for the Emmett County Fair. We had
Yep.
him last year, went and saw him with Trace Adkins.
Yeah, man. So that was the first time I met you guys.
Yep.
You guys. So it was so cool. I will never forget this moment. You guys came backstage and we were loading in merch, and we were actually just talking about this earlier. And Jesse, he goes, "Yeah, we walked back there. Your mom and dad let us in. Really cool people." And I was not in my show clothes because we were, you know, sweating and all that, getting equipment
Sound
loaded up.
checking
Yeah,
and
sound
everything,
check.
yeah.
And Jesse, he goes, "Yeah, your mom and dad let us back there, and I didn't know you guys from Adam."
Yep.
And he goes, "Hey, my name's Jesse. Nice to meet you." I go, "Oh, I'm Waylon. Do you want a sandwich?"
Yeah.
And I did. And he brought that up.
Some
And
rough
I
bread.
forgot about that,
Yeah.
that I offered you a Subway, man.
Yeah.
We had it the night before. We stayed up in my grandparents' cabin in Wolverine. We had a bunch of Subway. We brought it for leftovers,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse's talked about it for a year straight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We drank all the beer. I couldn't offer you that, but we had some sandwiches left over.
So I said that on the last podcast that I said, why didn't I take a Subway sandwich? Like, I was more like trying to meet you and talk with you and everything. And I was like, I love Subway sandwiches. Like, I should have just grabbed one of them. I was like, hopefully this year they have Subway sandwiches or something. I said, I want to eat this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we got them again.
If you would have had the beers, though, I definitely would have partaken with you on that one.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
we should have taken
we
him
got
out.
'em all
We
gone.
should have taken him out to the truck because that's what we kept doing. Is we were sneaking out to my truck, just drinking there,
Tell people.
or something.
Wait, this
similar-
is going to air after
It's
tomorrow.
fine. Yeah,
so,
we're
yeah,
good.
they
Yeah.
don't know our secrets here.
So we'll also be
Yeah.
sneaking in alcohol tomorrow too.
Yeah.
just-
This is all cool. This is all cool. Oh, yeah.
yeah, we make a habit of that at shows pretty regularly because we're kind of cheapskates like that, and we don't want to pay.
Well, I don't
high
blame you
prices.
guys. I don't blame you guys one bit.
We've mastered the art of sneaking in vodka to faster horses over the years. A fifth per bottle, pretty much, and we take those in and just squirt a little Mio in there and drink straight vodka and Mio. at
Fifth
faster
per
horses.
bottle? Mm-hmm. That is a bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 For water bottle.
Water bottle.
So they allow you to bring
okay.
in a
I
water
got you.
bottle,
You can bring in a
full water
sealed
bottle,
water bottle.
sealed.
Well, hey, you know
And there's
what?
an art to getting those caps off and back on without breaking the seal. And so when you go through security, they grab it and they're like,
Look at the seal and
"There you go, you're good." And I'm like, "Yep, I sure am."
Yeah.
I'm really glad I'm on this podcast. You learn something new every day.
yeah, there you go. There you
And this
go.
right here is the day to learn something.
Yep. Another thing you can learn too is Damn It Dan, Fireball Dan has we've mastered the boot shooters. So pull your boot up, you take the little singles. Fireball has a plastic cap and a plastic ring. Even if you go into a show that has a metal detector, it won't go off. So you get the Fireball boot shooters, you put them down into your boot like this. Minus the intersection is the only place that I've ever actually got patted down, but that was in Grand Rapids where they probably have guns in their boots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every other concert we've ever been to.
So everybody
they-
take notes.
take notes if you guys want to.
The intersection won't let you in with boot shooters.
Yep, don't take boot shooters
Everywhere
there.
else, you can make it happen.
It just so happened that when we went to Jackson Dean for the boot shooters, I didn't have any in there.
Right.
Luckily,
Dude, Jackson Dean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's got a good voice, man.
yeah,
He's got
yeah.
a great single on there. Dude, he was on tour with Lainey Wilson for a long time. I saw a video of him. It was like one of them TikTok.
I call it
I'm
the
not
same
big
thing.
on I'm not big on the social media and all that, but I saw a video of Jackson Dean with Lainey Wilson. And Lainey Wilson was actually doing the video, put it on her page, and she presented Jackson Dean with I believe a gold record
Oh, nice.
on tour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for his single,
Yo.
for one of his singles, I forget the name of it. It was the one that was on the radio the whole time. Great single and all that kind of
Fearless.
stuff.
Fearless.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Did you see
And,
the guitar that he gave her?
No,
So if
Have you seen any of his guitars?
when you watch
No.
him play,
You need to we need to get Jackson. We need you to get Waylon a guitar.
he uses a wood burner, and
Oh,
he's
that's cool.
actually pretty damn good. And so he's got all these wood burn designed guitars that he's done himself that he plays, and he gave one to Laney he wood burned
custom.
horses into it,
Yeah.
and gave to her at the end
Really?
of that tour. Yeah, it was
Dang.
badass.
Yeah, next time you're looking at him, check out some of his guitars. He usually
Will
plays
do,
like
man.
a different one, but yeah, he just takes his regular guitar and then wood burns it right into it. And
will do, man.
yeah, so Jackson, if you're watching this, Waylon needs a custom wood burnt guitar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, we want to meet too.
Also,
So,
also you can take him on tour with you too.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
Just give me the call. I'll be there, except in October.
Not in October.
And I'm sure Jackson, you know, bow seasons.
Oh yeah,
And
off limits.
oh yeah, Fredbear is the only song I'll be listening to in October. Seriously.
Amen.
See, I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, but he lives in a different state, so his bow season might be a little bit different than ours here
Oh, I
in
got you.
Michigan.
I think is he
so-
from Maryland, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But
So you just got done doing a show this past weekend with Wade Jennings.
I did.
And we saw Wade last fall, I think.
No way.
yeah,
Up in
up in the UP.
up in the UP.
Sorry, I had to make a joke.
Right?
No way.
Yeah, I seen
It
you
went
guys
right
had
over his
some-
head.
I heard it. I'm trying to stay a little on task
Oh.
today, a little bit. So I seen, obviously, you guys had time to chat.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of Wade Jennings?
Wade Jennings is a very down-to-earth dude, man. I'm telling you. He's a great entertainer, a great singer, and for him to go out and pursue a career of his own and not be, let's say, restricted by his grandfather's name.
Yeah.
That it's really impressive
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Yep.
Because everybody assumes he's gonna only sing his granddad's songs, and he doesn't.
Right.
He does his own thing. He sings a little bit of covers. Of course, he does a few of his grandfather's
Yep.
songs,
Yep.
which is awesome, by
Yeah.
the way. He sounds great. But it's cool that he's doing his own thing and he's not restricted by, Waylon Jennings' name.
Yeah.
And I talked to him for probably half an hour, 45 minutes before and after the show.
Nice.
And just what a great guy. He took the time to. Seriously, it's literally what I do. Right before the show, just walking around, doing your own thing, meeting people, shaking people's hands, even if they don't know you.
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing at Crystal Lake Campground in Vassar. And that's what we were doing. So when we pulled in, me, Mom, and Dad, we were riding in the truck together with the trailer into the campground. We saw Way with shorts. It looked like he went to the beach.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. I won't say that. But he was just walking wherever and through the crowd. And he was just minding his own business. People were doing that. And we saw a few people go towards him after they recognized him. But that's what's cool about him. He just does his own thing. And he's cool with it.
Yeah.
He's not in his tour bus,
Right.
away from everybody. He's out there mingling with
Mingling,
people.
yeah.
And that's the coolest part about it.
Right.
And I will say, for as long as I do this, and I'm hoping for the rest of my life I get to do this because it's so much fun being able to be on stage, meeting cool people, especially people like you guys, because this right here is what makes it happen. I'm not joking.
Nice.
And but doing that kind of thing, that's the whole point of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Why be cooped up in a bus that you have to rent or buy and probably pay a payment on? Why would you be in there instead of being out where the people are that
Right.
came out to your show to be there for you.
Right, yeah.
That's where I would rather be, is with the people.
Well, and I
Seriously.
hope to God you stay that way because
Amen.
First
I always
and,
will.
First and foremost, long before the podcast and maybe
Time
long
out.
after.
He cheers you and you just put it down.
I cheers. I took a drink.
Did you?
Did I not?
I don't think you did. Crowd.
Oh, come on
Crowd
now.
response. Busted. There
I'll
we
do
go.
2 then. Make up for it.
There you go. All
Hey,
right.
that
Continue.
right there will happen with this Gypsy Spirits.
Yeah.
Well, we just got started, and that's what's left. So, any rate, saying is first and foremost is, I'm a fan of country music, and I've always loved meeting artists, talking to them about their music, and you kind of run the gamut, right? With some artists that are open to that, and some artists that are like want nothing to do with it. And I don't know if it's that they get burned out from doing it for years, and it's just, I imagine it probably does get old, or if they just aren't really people,
Right. Right.
Well, I'm sure it's a little bit of both. I can only imagine, because I think I told you guys this on the last podcast that we did. When I relate to like music, if people say like how it is like doing this job, I relate it to, let's say, a real job.
Yeah.
Quotation's a real job.
Right.
So let's say a brickie, a carpenter, a concrete guy, whatever you're doing, those are just the 3 that came to mind. You do something for so long, sometimes things can bother you.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
people, not just people, but sometimes people can get on your nerves, and
Yeah.
it just, those things happen. So I can see it in that aspect.
Oh yeah.
But with music, I don't understand why that would happen, because people are the reason that you are the way you are. That's the way that you're living. It's the way that you're able to pay your bills.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't bat an eye to people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Take as much time as you can with them, because they're the reason that you are the way that you're living and the
Right.
way that you are.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that, to me, that's the coolest part about this whole thing. So when musicians and all that stay on their bus, or don't come out to shake people's hands, or they do like a quick meet and greet and then hurry up and get back on there, to me, it can be kind of rude. And I know I might get a lot of hate about that, but I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And I will never be like that to the
Yeah.
day I die.
Yeah.
No, and just to hear you talk like that at such a young age, and you figured that out already in your music career, and just people in general, like that right there. I mean, met you last year, started listening to you probably the year before that. Like, we've been fans the whole time of you, and
Well, not just fans, friends and pals forever.
hell yeah.
Seriously,
Hell
you
yeah.
guys are such good people, man.
But and that's what we've met, gosh, many artists, from
Hundreds.
from little to the megastars and everything like that, and to hear you talk about like that, your passion for the people and your passion for the music and everything like that, that's like one of the coolest things, and why we keep coming around and keep
Oh, dude.
coming to the shows and
Well, thank you.
wanting to hang out with you, is because, and that's something that there's people that are 30 40 years old when they get into music, and they haven't figured that out yet. So someone at such a young age, and young age in your music career, like to figure that out already, that the people are who put you where you're at and everything.
Well,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think too, like, there's an artist in particular, and we're not big fans of bashing any artists. We make 2 exceptions. So you can feel free to bash Beyonce on all of our stuff because she ain't country. I don't really care about that. And then also Maren Morris, who blamed everybody in country music for being racist and misogynistic and everything else. And we love female artists, we love country music, and so she can go to New York and stay there, whatever. So those are the 2 that we make an exception for, bashing. But outside of that, I met an artist before that's a very well-known artist, and he was kind of a dick. And I remember like walking away from it like, wow, what an asshole.
Right. I really liked you before, and I liked your music, and I was
still
excited.
like your music, but you're an asshole.
Right.
And then fast forward, I end up meeting him again, and it was completely different.
Really?
And so I kind of try to remind myself that even when I have that bad experience, unless it happens multiple times, then you're probably just an asshole. But, you know, if you're decent the next time, you know, I feel like everybody's entitled to have a bad day.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
absolutely,
You know,
man.
so
That's where I was going to go with it.
maybe he was just having a bad day that first time I met him. And
Maybe he got bit by his dog or something.
Yeah.
You know, the night before, and he was just real ornery. He's been up since 6:30 in the morning, taking the dog to the vet, and
Right.
hasn't showered and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
maybe he was just real ornery.
That's true.
Sorry about that, by the way.
I thought I felt the draft coming through here. I'm kidding. But no, man, like what you were saying, everybody goes through a bad day.
Yeah.
You know,
And so I'm
and-
like, you know, I'll give artists grace. The first time I meet them, if they're not maybe what I was hoping that they'd be, I'm gonna give them some grace. Maybe they were just having a bad day, because there's been plenty of times, you know, I drive around Petoskey here tomorrow for a little bit, and I guarantee you'll be finding yourself fucking asshole. You know, learn how to go back to Ohio, son of a bitch. You know, all kinds of things come out of your mouth. You know, and you were having a great day before that, so you know maybe that was what happened to them. Maybe they ran into some bad traffic on the way or something, and
now they're letting it out.
right.
Well,
So-
no, and that makes sense because I have one of those stories about a big name artist, and
Yeah.
I respect him. I still respect him to this day. Would you mind if I told that story?
Absolutely.
Seriously.
for it.
So,
Yeah.
the first time I opened for Josh Turner,
Okay.
it was up in Sticks Bar in Ludington, Michigan, just
Yeah,
south of
yeah.
here.
Yep.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful venue. If you guys have never been there, you need to go there.
I've not. It's actually on my list of
Oh,
places
dude,
to go.
really cool
I've
place.
been there, but I didn't go to a concert there.
Really cool place, man. Everybody that works there is awesome. They have their ducks in a row. Everything's cool. They have a bowling alley there.
Yeah.
I haven't bowled yet, but I'd love to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's super cool. So I got the pleasure to open for Josh Turner there. And after I got done with the show, me and my steel guitar player, Mr. Barry Goki,
Yeah.
he's older. He's older than me. I always say Mister.
Yeah.
It's a sign of, to me, I respect that son of a bitch. Seriously. So I always say Mr. I say as Mr.
respect that
Barry
son of a
Goki,
bitch.
the first and last name. Seriously. Everybody in the audience can hear it.
Yeah.
But so I always address him like that. Anyway, so when we got done opening for him, we went back in the audience. We were at the merch table and all that kind of stuff. Somebody told me, hey, go, Josh Turner's coming out of his bus with his band. Go take a picture of him. And what's really nice is for an up-and-coming artist like me and being so small like I am, in the music business, I like to be able to take pictures with the artists that I play with,
Yeah,
to be able to
absolutely.
promote on social
Yeah,
media, and
absolutely.
and
Sure.
just to be able to
open for this guy.
yeah, and just to be able to show people like, hey, I was able to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not that I want to do it, you know, because I want to give people space.
Yeah.
You know, because they're working.
Right.
But in a way, it's nice for me and them.
Oh yeah.
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 Because-
They should want to do that.
Right. They should.
Because they were there before.
Well,
Right.
you would
Absolutely.
think. You would think, and that's the way that I think. So I go backstage, and it's really small. It's just a concrete sidewalk about the size of this table, walking all the way up to the stage. And there's brick walls right there. There's a porta potty right there, always full. Always full. So Josh was standing right next to that, and I didn't walk right up to him, but I walked from here to 10 feet away. And I waved, and he looked at me and then put his head down. So I don't know if he recognized me. I didn't see him before the show, so he was probably on his bus.
Right.
So I walked right up to him and I said, hey, hi Josh, my name's Waylon. I opened for you. Do you mind if I get a picture? He goes, no, I'm not doing pictures today. I'm like, oh, okay, not a big deal. So I walk away. It's not a big deal. So I walked away and I got to thinking of it. It's like, man, I would have really liked to get a picture with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the reason I bring that story up is because of the first time I ever opened up for anybody huge, Trace Adkins. And I told the story to you guys before, and I'll
Yeah.
tell it again. when I first opened up for him, it was the first time I ever got to open up for anybody, thanks to Georgianne and Dan Richards sitting in the audience. Everybody give a big round of applause. Seriously. Great people. I love them to death. They're going to be in my wedding.
Yeah.
All the local radio jockeys in the area, they said, put your favorite country music artist in this category, and then we'll pick it. So Dan and Georgianne, they were kind enough to give me the slot. They put my name in.
Nice.
And they were able to, you know, like I said, put my name in, and then Trace's team handpicked those names out of a bucket and seen what was going on. They picked my name to open for them.
Awesome.
And so we got the opener. We have everything going, and I think it was only a month out because the show was scheduled for like maybe 2 months, 3 months, a good amount of leeway. And they said, "Hey, do you have 30 minutes of original material?" And Ma didn't bat an eye because she was the one messaging them, and she goes, "Yes, he does. Send."
Nice.
It was so cool. And so I was able to do that show. And leading up to this whole story about Josh Turner and all that, Trace, when we were eating a dinner backstage, they had a catered dinner for us. The store manager came over and said, "Hey, do you guys want to have dinner with us?"
It wasn't Subway, by the way.
No, it wasn't. It was, I think it was like lasagna and breadsticks and salad, whatever. It was super
Olive
good.
Garden.
No.
Probably. And in a way, not in a way, it was a way, I was kind of pissed that we had to go eat down there because I wanted to go to the original Halo Burger on the Bricks in Flint, Michigan. I've never been there before in my life, so that's where I wanted to go. But they said we have this free catered dinner. And I said, well, free is better than spending money.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to go down there.
My mom always taught me not to turn down a free meal.
And
And clearly, I have not turned them down.
oh my gosh.
Even before this podcast.
So we get down to that backstage in the basement, and we're all eating and all that. Trace walks out, and make a long story short, his wife walks out, his dog walks out, and Trace walks out. And he came up to me, and he's not in his show clothes, he's not in anything. He's in pajamas.
9 foot tall.
Yeah, he's
pajamas.
9 foot tall, just hands as wide as that TV right there.
Right.
And they're hot.
Yeah.
Oh, you shake his hands, they're hot.
Oh.
You can tell they're just big. And seriously, and he came over to me and my family and said, "Hey, my name's Trace Atkins," and I said, "I know." and I didn't know, and I didn't know that I whispered that, but I did. And he went, "Huh." And he goes, "When your name's Waylon?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I'd like to meet you." So I stood up and we talked and bullshitted for probably half an hour,
Yeah.
45 minutes, and we talked anything but music.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We talked hunting, we talked what you do outside of music, your family life. Because we already knew what we were there to do.
Right.
We were already there to do our job and have fun and please the crowd. And that's what I love to do, and that's what he loves to do.
Yeah.
But it's so cool that he took time out of his day on his busy schedule on a tour bus after he ate dinner. He could have took another nap, he could have got dressed, he could have did anything else. But he came up and said hi to me, shook my hand, shook my mom and dad's hand, and talk to us.
Yeah.
Even if it was for 5 minutes, but it was half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that right there is what made me go, man, they're just people.
Yeah.
They're regular. Everybody goes to McDonald's, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Everybody has diarrhea and goes to McDonald's. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be gross or nothing. I hear people
Is that
laugh,
at
but it's
McDonald's or
true.
Taco Bell?
To me,
Matt goes to both. Matt goes to both.
well, hey, we'll get McDonald's tonight and talk about it tomorrow, and we'll figure it out.
All right. So
But that's what I'm saying. It's everybody does the same thing. It doesn't
Yeah.
make you higher than anybody.
Yeah.
And that's why I respect Trace Atkins to the day I die. And I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody, but I just wish that I could have shook Josh Turner's hand. That's the only reason that I'm saying this story. I just wish that I could have shook his hand and said hi.
Right.
You know? That's the only
Right.
reason.
And for him to dismiss you and everything like that. And
Yeah.
the funny thing about it is Trace Atkins is here and Josh Turner's here.
You talking about height?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay, that's what I
That too.
thought.
That too. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I don't talk crap about nobody. I don't like to do it because when you do, it brings bad spirits on you.
Yeah.
Seriously, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to talk positive about everybody, and that's what I do. And Josh, he's got a great career, a great fan base, a great family. I know he does. He means well.
Right.
He really does mean well, and that's the way it
And
is.
he may have drove through Petoskey on his way to Ludington that day and just been like, look, people learn how to drive.
He probably got behind Matt in the truck or something like that, and he was just like, "Who's this fool up here?"
Yeah, could have been.
Matt probably tried to. Matt was
This
probably
asshole
in
coming
Ludington trying to ran up to him
I've
right
actually-
beforehand, trying to get his autograph or something like that, and now he's like, "No, I'm not doing
I've
that."
actually
Yep.
got video of, maybe it might be a picture, but we were on the Mackinac Bridge behind his tour bus. God, I don't know, what, back in 5-10 years ago when he was in St. Ignace, we went up there and seen him. Right around this time, because I just seen on Facebook a memory popped up, and we met William Michael Morgan that night, who opened for him in St. Ignace, but we actually followed Josh Turner's
He probably
bus
snubbed him too.
across the bridge, and I was actually cursing him because the bus was going slow, and it was like, get the fuck out of my way, you know? But trucks and buses have a slower speed on the bridge, so
That's
I guess I can't really blame him for that. But at any rate, you know, I think it's a good time. You know, you're talking about the original songs. What do you say you play a original for us?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
I was going to talk about trucks and buses, but
Let's
Yeah,
do
we
it.
can talk about trucks and buses after the song.
all right.
All right,
Let's do it up, brother.
cool.
You see those red bricks? I laid every one, and that wrap around front porch, I built it with my son. That big oak tree, I planted it one spring. When the kids got big enough, I hung that tire swing. And I've still got this key, but it don't unlock that door. 'Cause I don't live here anymore. Paint my pictures on the walls, and every night my memory walks up and down those halls. I keep holding on to a dream of you and me like it was before. But I don't live here, I don't love here anymore. 'cause you don't love me anymore. You see those red bricks, I laid every one, and that wrap around front porch, I built it with my son.
Holy shit.
That's an understatement.
Right?
Literally an understatement.
Fine song.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
You know, that song right there was written by Dave Gibson, Brian White, and Pete Salas. And the first time, so do you mind if I give you guys a little backstory on that song?
Absolutely. We
Tell
hope.
it.
We
I
hope.
love
We hope.
backstories on songs.
So that song, I've never heard of that song until this moment I'm about to tell you. So we were down at the Local. It's one of my favorite bars in Nashville, Tennessee. They have a good chicken wrap. You
yeah.
guys like chicken wraps?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
Yeah.
I prefer Martin's, but I'm a fan of chicken
Oh, dude,
too.
Martin's is cool, but if you ever get the chance, go to the Local in Tennessee. It's off Broadway, which is the reason I like it.
Oh yeah.
Away from people,
Yep.
and away from, you know, the riffraff. So you go down there, you walk in. It's right across from the Holiday Inn.
Okay.
And what's cool about it is everybody and their brother goes there. And you don't know who you're going to see. You might see Ashley McBride, you might see Miranda Lambert, Blake Shelton, because
Place to go.
those are the people that they go there to hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And when I tell this to people, I'm telling it to you guys, I'm telling it to the audience. When I say they go there to hang out, they don't go there to get bombarded.
Yeah.
They go there to hang out.
Right.
So you
Have
can
a
see
decent
them.
meal.
Exactly. They can have a meal, they can listen to the original music that's playing there
Yeah.
and hang out.
Nice.
And just let them be. Seriously, just let them be, because that's the best thing. You just let them be
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah. Let them do
So
their thing.
my best memory of that, I saw Dave Gibson and Greg Crow, two buddies of mine. They're great songwriters. They wrote on the corner of Lonely and Gone for Montgomery Gentry.
Okay.
And them two wrote it with Pete Salas, I believe. Them three wrote it. Greg and Dave play every Monday night from 6 to 8 or 7 to 9. I believe it's 6 to 8 p.m. They play there every Monday night. When I come into town on Sunday, we make sure to catch their show.
Nice.
So that's what we did. We came there, we caught their show on a Monday night. And so we walk in, and I told Dave the last time I was there, I said, hey man, I love your stuff, I love your songs. And he's like, thank you, brother. And I've known the songs my whole life, but I just wanted to tell him that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I heard him play this song. It was a charity event. It's for St. Jude.
Okay.
So they played this show with a bunch of different songwriters. Bernie Nelson was there, Brian White was there, Pete Salas was there, Greg Crow was there, a bunch of different #1 singing artists, right? And Dave, he's sitting there in the middle with the spotlight on because it was his turn to play. And he's strumming his guitar and whatever, and he busts out this song. The song that I just played, Red Bricks. And he goes, I don't play the song too much. I wrote it with my buddies, Brian and Pete. And if anybody gets the chance to make some dollars off of my pain, I'd love it.
Yeah.
And I just laughed because I thought it was a joke. And he played that song. And I'm not joking. I had this cowboy hat on, a big belt buckle, 2 beers in my hand, up against the bar watching Dave, and I cried.
Yeah.
I cried so hard listening to that song. And I couldn't talk to him after the show because everybody bombarded him. So I met him one other time prior. He didn't know me well, but I met him one other time prior, and I just let him have the fame because he deserves it. He deserves every bit of it. So we left. We came back to Nashville about, I'd say, a half a year later, and we went to Greg and Dave's Monday night show at the Local from 6 to 8, and they were playing. We walked in, me, mom, and dad, And I walked up to Dave, shook his hand. I said, hey, I learned that song that you played, Red Bricks, the one that you wrote about your life. And believe it or not, that is a song about Dave Gibson's life.
Okay.
That's Dave Gibson's true story life. He went through a bad divorce, and everything went sour for him. Seriously, he wasn't making a lot of good decisions. This is what he told me. I'm not going to fib. This is what he told me. He wasn't making a lot of good decisions, and shit happened.
Yeah.
And so I told him that. I said, hey, everybody in Michigan loves your song, and I've been playing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
He goes, well, would you like to sing that song on stage with me? I said, I'd be honored.
Yeah.
So I sang. So Dave, he borrowed Greg's guitar, and I borrowed Dave's guitar.
No shit.
And I got to sing that song that he wrote on Dave Gibson's guitar
During their set.
from 6 to 8 in Nashville, Tennessee at the local.
Wow.
And right after we got done, Greg Crow had a few shots of tequila. And he goes, Hanel, you should record that son of a bitch. Seriously. Words of his.
Yeah.
And Dave looks at me, he goes, you haven't recorded it? I said, Dave, I've known you for a year.
Yeah.
I haven't recorded that song. I was scared to do this with you on stage.
Right.
And he goes, I would love you to record that song. I would love for you to record that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guess what? That happened.
And that drops when?
That song right here comes out September 5th. And the coolest part about that whole song, you guys, it's a live, when I say live take, I mean live take. Dave Hagen at the recording studio at Dark Horse Recording Studios in Franklin, Tennessee. You can call him and ask him for fucking permission to ask this. Sorry, but this is how serious. That's how serious I am about this. You can call him and say, "Hey, what did Waylon ask you to do?" And he'll tell you. He said, "Press record and walk away from the board."
Nice.
And it was me playing lead guitar, Carl Miner playing acoustic lead just a little bit, and Steve Henson, Waylon Jennings' old lead electric guitar player, playing steel guitar.
Wow.
And that's all that's on the record.
Well, I'll tell you.
And when you guys hear that song, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. You guys are gonna shit your pants.
No, wait.
Jesse already did.
I already did.
Yeah. So not
Seriously,
you also had people crying while you sang it.
Yeah.
Jesse shit his pants. Okay, so that already happened.
Yeah, that already happened.
And it hasn't
Well, it's
even
gonna
been
happen
released.
again.
I was talking to mom and dad, and I was like, right there, live, drop that right there, music video, boom, right
Oh,
there.
dude.
You had your head down playing because you were in the zone. I threw your hat down on the piano like 5 times. I was like, are you kidding me right now?
It's
Like,
one of
that
those songs.
was
It's
insane.
so relatable. You know, everybody in this country, divorce happens so much, and sorrow happens so much that song relates to everybody.
Right, but you haven't even been married yet, and you sold the shit out of that song.
To be
that
honest-
was your pain.
To be honest, I did not hear a word of that song and like comprehended any of it. All I could hear was like you singing that.
Thank you.
Like that was
All the
like Matt
fans.
talked about goosebumps. I was throwing my hat down. I was trying to pound on the
Shorty was crying.
piano back here over, but I was like I didn't want to interrupt. Like
Seriously,
I didn't really hear what the song was about. I just heard
Yeah.
you singing that, and I told you this before. You know, from fast forward from the first time we met you last year at the Emmett County Fair, and I was like,
Yeah.
we listened to you beforehand, you know, just on Spotify. That was
Yeah.
the first time we saw you live. Fast forward to when we saw you down in Nashville, and I was like,
Oh, dude,
that
at
just-
Martin's,
he,
dude.
he went,
Yeah.
no, well, and
Well,
then,
then
at
was
the,
it the CD? Was it CDX?
yes, it was the CD. So it was during CMA Fest.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And before I say this, big shout out to Dave Gibson, Brian White, and Pete Salas for writing that song "Red Bricks."
Yeah.
Big shout
Oh,
out.
God, yeah.
Hell of
Thank
a
you,
song.
Oh,
thank you for letting me record that. Thank you. But yeah, man, the first time I saw you guys out of Michigan at CMA Fest at
Yeah.
Martin's Barbecue, So good.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
So good. Martin's.
Yeah, so
Shout
I've
out
got-
to Martin's.
actually
Martin's
got
Barbecue. Can we get another sponsorship on Waylon's bus?
So this is actually a great time to give a couple of kudos where kudos are deserved, right?
Absolutely.
So Jesse's wife Tasha spotted the hats first at Martin's, and she's like, "I swear that person at the bar is wearing a Waylon Hanel hat."
It was Dad. It was
And
Dad.
I'm like, I look over there and I'm like, well, yeah, because it's fucking Waylon Hanel and his parents. And I was like, no shit. And like, all right, well, let's go over there and say hi. And so we did.
It was like 4 hours
so-
before we were going. We went to Nashville just to go and see Waylon down there. And it was like 4 hours before we were going to see him. And we're like, we're going to Martin's.
Yep.
And sure enough, what
Get
happened?
our meat sweats on.
Get our meat sweats on.
But today is actually kudos to Tasha too, because this was Tasha's idea.
Oh yeah.
We had
Right
talked-
there.
We had talked before about recording at the studio at my house, which is
Oh, yeah.
which is cool, but not this cool. And Tasha was like, "What if we did it at Gypsy?" And then instantly, like my wheels start turning. Like, how can we make this great for everybody? And I'm like, this is like no freaking notice at all, but I think we can do this and make it really cool for everybody. And I think we did that, and that was compliments of Tasha throwing that idea out there. But also, you know, we talked about your mom on the last podcast, and it's a great time to give kudos to her again as well.
Absolutely.
Heidi is phenomenal. And I reached out to your mom. You know, even though I've got your number and talked to you, I was like, I'm going to Mama with this, right? And we talked about this on the
Mama
last
knows
podcast,
best.
right? That there's no bigger fan ever. Like, no matter how much everyone was loving, you know, your song a minute ago, there was no one in this room that loved that more than your mom did. I guarantee you, as much as Jesse was shitting his pants, Shorty was crying, your mom was still over there like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Yep.
And there's no one that's gonna be a bigger fan. And so as soon as, you know, I talked to Jesse and Tasha, I like shot her a text and was like, hey, you got a minute for a phone call? And she was like, love it. Yep, let me get a hold of them. I think it's gonna be a great idea. And your mom is like 110% in your corner, and I love that. You know, we talked about it before that I love my mom. Damn it, Dan's a mama's boy from way back when. And and,
I love my mom.
you know, no offense, Jason. Obviously, dads are always dads. You know what I mean?
too.
But moms are different, right? And so got to give credit where credit's due. That she was like, hell yeah, let's do this. That sounds incredible. And so.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. You know, glad that we're here
Absolutely.
doing this and getting to hang out with you again.
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of ways, it's not as cool as my mudroom. I got a lot more booze at my house that's free than here. But Gypsy's great. Gypsy Distillery let us use their venue here in Bay Harbor, which is absolutely incredible. And you guys will see some footage of this place. Where they're going to be bringing live music and hopefully bring you back here for an incredible show here at the Gypsy Distillery. So just wanted to give those shout outs before I forget, because we started out with a full bottle and there's
not much left.
like a shot left.
Well, you might as well hand it to me right now.
Well, let's
there
split
we
it
go.
three
There we
ways.
go.
Let's
There we
split
go.
it. Split it 3 ways.
What I was getting at before was from when we seen you last year to seeing you in Nashville, seeing you up at Lincoln Lake there, or Lincoln
Lost
Lake.
Lakes.
Yeah, in
Lincoln,
Lincoln.
Michigan.
And every time that I see you, like, you get better and better and better.
thank
and
you.
that right there, that's why I was throwing my hat down. I was like, this is it. Like, when that song drops, what is it, September 5th?
September 5th,
September
Red Brick.
5th. If you guys are not streaming that on all platforms and blaring that at the top of your radios, I mean, that right there. I mean, you guys are seeing Waylon right here at Emmett County Fair. You're seeing him playing all over Michigan right now. We've seen him down in Nashville for CMA Fest. You guys better get a big stage ready for this kid right here. So.
Well, the coolest part about this whole deal, seriously, and you know that we're from up north and we say the whole deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Seriously, it's true. The reason that I can do this is because of my mom and dad sitting right over there.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's true. I'm not joking. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, like you guys said. Mom, she books all of my shows. I try to book my own shows, but when I do, she goes, "How did you word it?" and I tell her, she goes, "Here, word it this way."
Yeah.
And it's true because she knows how to get it done. She knows how to get me into places, and I respect it all the way. And Dad, making sure everything's in tune, the merch is in there, the trailer's running good, the truck is running good. We literally just deleted my 6.4 diesel together.
Yeah. Before the last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's over his head, real quick.
Yeah, 10-4.
Talk to me
Dad
about
just
that.
said yeah.
Talk
Dad
to
just
me
said
about
yeah.
this. Yeah.
So we it
Full
might
delete.
it might be illegal, but come after me.
That's only in California. We're not
Seriously.
touring there yet.
No, seriously, come after me. I'm gonna make my truck run better than it ever did before.
What I want to talk about real quick, though, when we're talking about the truck that pulls the trailer, we just saw something today. Waylon pulled in something new, not the old 6.4 diesel.
We did.
What did we pull in today?
We cruised in with a tour bus.
Tour bus, baby.
With a tour bus.
Waylon Hanel tour bus. No more sleeping in the back of a Super Duty. You're going to be sleeping in the back of the Waylon Hanel tour bus.
Hey, a cot is good. I'm gonna tell you that a cot is good.
Oh, yeah.
But seriously, friends of Dan and Georgiana Richards, they were kind enough to bring their tour bus up here and let me cruise around in it and all that kind of stuff. And they put my stickers on there. And what's cool is that there's friends doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Friends and fans.
seriously, it's not mine. I'll admit it's not mine. But what's cool is that I have such awesome people in my life that are willing to donate their time and their money to do something like this for me. And I give all the thanks to that. Seriously. I really do.
Well, when you drop songs like you just dropped right there, I bet you that's all worth it for them right there.
Well,
Well, that was worth it for me right
Well,
there.
hopefully the paycheck will pay them for the fuel to come up here.
Well,
And if it doesn't, please send me the bill because I'd be more obliged to pay it off for you.
Actually, all those sponsors that we talked about earlier, so
There we go.
we're gonna post those on the bus.
There we
So get that sponsorship going here.
Yeah.
But
You heard the song. Get in early because you're gonna be begging for it later.
Yep. But seriously, guy, like what we talked about earlier, it's family and friends that make this all happen. It's the people that come out to the shows. Seriously.
yeah.
It's the people that come out to the shows and support local artists like me.
Absolutely.
And podcasts like you guys and everybody that's up and coming to be able to be John Michael Montgomery, Phil Vassar, Trace Adkins, all the people that come up to Petoskey, play at the Grand Ole Opry,
Just
all
not
that
Josh
kind of
Ross.
stuff. Seriously, all that people, you made me laugh. Seriously, all those people like that, it's the fans and the people that come out that make that so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And buy the
And-
damn merch. Sorry.
And buy the merch.
Buy the damn merch.
Yeah, we say that all the time.
And seriously, it's I can't seriously, I can't express it enough how
So the-
much those people mean to me. The people that come out to the show, I can't express it enough.
Yeah.
Every interview I do, every radio show that I talk with, and I'm lucky to have every one of them that I do. Lucky, super lucky. But especially this one right here, Gypsy Distillery in Petoskey, Michigan, Harbor Bay. This is so cool, and cheers, everybody.
America.
Exactly.
So,
It's the people like you guys watching this podcast and the people that come out to the shows and purchase your concert ticket on your hard-earned dollar. People that spend your money on merch after you spend your hard-earned dollar on a ticket. Seriously, it's all that stuff.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Yeah.
And because of those people, I'm able to do what I do. I'm so fortunate for those people.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
fortunate.
you know what I can't wait for? So the
them.
other day I was driving home, or I might have been a passenger because you're not supposed to use your phone while you're driving. So I may have been a passenger.
Coming from the transportation guy here.
So I was a passenger in a truck and was
Megan
listening
must have been driving.
to Big Country 102.9.
Oh, yeah.
And tow truck driver comes on.
Shout
and
out to Susan.
I'm like, that's badass. I love hearing Waylon on the radio. And so I took a quick little video because I was passenger. I wasn't driving. If you hear otherwise, that's a dirty lie.
But you can see the steering wheel in the
It was
video.
the angle.
He was in the
camera.
back seat, the angle.
Oh,
The camera,
okay.
yeah. So, and then I sent it to you. I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. I'm going to send this to Waylon that he's on the radio. And you know what's great is I'm so looking forward to hearing that song after it comes out on
God,
September 5th on the radio. And I'm going to do the same damn thing. I'm going to record it when I hear Big Country play it.
From the back seat.
And from the back seat,
From the
not
back
driving,
seat,
because that's irresponsible. And then I'm going to text it to you. That's what's going to happen.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank
absolutely. Hell yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Thank you. We have a good audience tonight, man.
We do. I think they're feeling as good as we are.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Those gypsy spirits are flowing.
They are flowing.
They are flowing. Well, yeah, man. It's just,
So what do you think? Are we going to go out to the
Yeah, I think
out
that
here
we
and
should
wrap this up? And
probably wrap this up and get one more song in before
Sure.
we end the podcast.
I'd love to.
And
You guys are going to be seeing this after this, but Waylon is opening for John Michael Montgomery tomorrow at the Emmett County Fair. We are here at Gypsy Distillery the day before. Hopefully we can get Waylon back up here, maybe for a fall-time show. If not, definitely for Summer Series next year. So, I mean, everybody up here loves Waylon. That's why this show, to be honest, it ain't sold out for John Michael Montgomery.
Oh, dude.
That's
seriously.
not why it's close to being sold out.
Dude, I'm not joking. Being on a almost sold out show a day before, and it might be sold out tomorrow. We never know.
probably
But
is.
seriously, being on a show with John Michael Montgomery, Phil Vassar, and myself, it's unreal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unreal.
Absolutely.
well, from the podcast standpoint, we'll wrap this up. I do want to say thanks to Gypsy Distillery and their entire staff for allowing us to use the facility here.
Yeah.
Thank you, for the great spirits. And, thank you for your guys' love of music too, and allowing us to bring the podcast here. And,
And thank you for
supporting-
the 300 plus fans that we have in the
Oh, yeah.
crowd right now.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about, brother.
Yeah.
All about.
And so we'll go ahead and wrap this up here, but we'll get one more song in before we're done.
Yeah, let's do
Encore,
it.
baby, encore.
We'll catch you guys next time on the Y'all Need Music Podcast.
Y'all Need Music Podcast out.
Well, my baby ran off with a tow truck driver. They got a little double wide down in Carolina. And he's a KC member in the FFA. She sure broke my heart when she drove away. Arm out the window with a cold Budweiser. My baby ran off with a tow truck driver. Well, his name is Earl, but she calls him Bubba. Said he ain't much to look at, but a damn good lover. She left me a note on the Frigidaire. Said, honey, it's been good, but I'm out of here. She left me her dog in that old recliner. My baby ran off with a tow truck driver. Well, I know I ought to hate that girl for leaving me that baby ran off with a tow truck driver. It had a dent in the door and a coat of primer. Well, you reckon we get a decal on the bumper? What she saw in him will always be a wonder. And he was shifting gears in that old Freightliner. My baby ran off with a tow truck driver. Well, I know I ought to hate that girl for leaving me this way. But if I ever want to know wherever she is, I call up the AAA. 'Cause my baby ran off with a tow truck driver. Yeah, my baby ran off with a tow truck driver. There she goes, just towed her away. I guess it's time for me to cancel my AAA.